Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Stands firm and blocks the drive. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line. What's their play here?
Player 2 has used up all their drive. Drive gauge completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Player 2 has the life advantage.
They create a good situation. Yeah.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Impact's a no-go.
Nice block there.
Adds on a bit extra to top off the hit.
Good round.
The round comes to a close, but I think we're only seeing just a glimpse of what these two are capable of.
Yep, some good stuff there. But there's always room for depth.
Ah, yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that too. That off and keep going.
What's this?
We'll look to apply pressure.
This is where things are going to get very experienced
and burnout.
Getting a real rough patch.
Gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
This guy's getting real interesting now.
Pick the air throw.
What's going to happen next?
Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very defensive
What's this? The wind's in their sights, but they gotta play smart.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Firm on the impact. Not a counter, but we take those.
They ain't getting up.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Nature is funny, you know. Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important time in the match. Good stuff there.
This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Maybe they're gonna talk it out?
What's going on?
Player 2 has used up all their drive. The fighters are at a standstill. They gotta be taking this on. Both sides are backing off and form their game plan. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. That attack lands on top. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Here's in deep to get that drive.
That was super good.
Both fighters bounces on that mistake with the impact for the punishment.
I'm liking that finish.
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
They piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
I wonder what's going to happen.
Who gain control of the match in the early going?
Well, we gotta see what length both fighters are willing to go to.
Player 2 is working with less than ideal drive gauge. Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Creating some space here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Gotta watch out. It's a classic spin burn. Big throw.
That was super good.
Out dissipates. You know you to get in here, right?
Oh, both of them with the trigger. Who's gonna win?
Ooh, burnout activates.
You know what you gotta do? Chip her down.
Goes for the fireball, which is good for Norman Sling. What's coming next? Looking a little one-sided so far.
You know what you gotta do? Chip her down.
Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to it. That's a big gap. Who's gonna close it? Don't mind me. Just making a flowchart of it. The fireball tries to get a reaction. Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this.
Oh, both wanna pull the trigger.
Experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do? Chip her down. We've got ourselves a winner.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Oh, wow. Someone just got turned into a hashtag.
We're here in the first round. Then we'll let this do the talking.
All right.
Grabs him.
Smart decision.
Not a lot of damage dealt with. No telling how this round will end.
Gotta keep pushing. Gotta be playing planning something.
Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something.
What's their play here?
Eyes on the side. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Knockdown.
Well, just a little bit more.
Goal for the super.
Great stuff there. Right at the end.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Faces the jump for the air, down to the wire.
Okay. That was super good.
Ooh, burnout activate.
Super good.
Not much life difference. Back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Feels like a right in the eye of the storm.
Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Looking for a chance.
We've got ourselves a winner.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
It's on trouble.
Okay.
All the way up.
Doesn't get any better than that. Hitting a real rough one. This is out the hot stuff.
Chung-Li,
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up to you hardworking fighters.
Player 2 needs a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's building.
Player 2 has used up all their drive. Player 2 has the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Didn't they hear the announcer yell fight?
What's going on?
Nailed the anti-air.
Smart decision. Maybe thinking something.
Player 2 needs to deal with his burnout. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter.
Just a little bit more.
Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws a projectile. Anything could happen here.
Trying to find that spot to strike.
Trying to read each other here. No more drive gauge.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Feeling out the space. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. Easy pick. Heading into the end game now. Now here's a chance to do some damage.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
They're backed up with the tail.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Now you understand.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
There was a lot to like about that last round. We're in the pocket now, and they gotta keep up.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Goes in on the impact.
That was painful, but you know what happened. Wait.
Ooh, burnout activate.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch. Calm before the storm here.
Going in? Throws him.
Doesn't get any better than that. We live for these kind of fights.
Chung-Li,
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Put it on the tech that list. Talk about a barn burner.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Uses the fireball to try to establish their pace. Anything that happens later in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line.
Knockdown.
That was a good one.
Backs him into a corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Neither of them willing to give up ground.
Might even let them in thoughts. Ooh, nice finish.
Match the round. What did you make of it?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Big count.
Nice one.
And with the lightning kick. The throw is tech. Awesome with the projectile. Player 2 looking winded, burnout changes the game. Player 2 has a slight right lead.
Now's the time to stretch out the iron hot.
Gotta be careful not to whip this landing. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Trying to read each other.
They're playing mind games here. Ooh.
Experience in burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Great combo to take that round.
We've got ourselves a winner.
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win.
Nature is funny, you know? Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one.
Player 1 takes the opponent into the corner. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 2 has used up all their drives. What are they thinking here?
Cool your jets.
Throws to get around the defense.
Nice. Liking that.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Throws a projectile. So who's going to make the move?
What's going on?
Okay, created some space here. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation.
Maybe thinking something.
Player 1 chases him down.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Goes for the throw.
Good stuff.
Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a and whips out a raw super. Opens him up with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
He will capitalize on an open hit.
They ain't getting up.
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
Man, you think these two are best friends or something, where they're feeding on each other.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
Oh, I want to see them get moving.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Okay, creating some space here. Feeling out the stage.
Trying to find their spots to strike.
Player 2 needs to deal with this gun. Set off and go. Player with Player 1 needs to use the third of the corner here.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Player 1 is dominating this round.
Getting a real rough patch.
Time to reassess the situation. Use a fireball to try to get a reaction. Experiencing burnout.
Getting a real rough patch.
Could be looking to start something. Will we see a drive impact? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this point. Oh.
I'm liking that finish.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all the
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Yeah, let's let these two fight forever.
Shoots off a fireball up close. How's this match going to play out?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn of the match.
They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's dead.
Bit off a bit more than they can chew. Just a little bit more. Gotta be planning something.
Backs to the throw, down to the wire.
Yeah.
Dire situation. Toward any mistake.
On before the storm here.
They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard.
Stuff there.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
Man, you think these two are best friends or something, where they're feeding on each other.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
I think we're gonna see things open up in a big way.
Early round decisions are so important.
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive. Picks the air throw. Hit and keeps on throwing.
Wait.
There's a meter here. Let's get in the round.
Amazing awareness there.
Pulls up. I'll never get tired of seeing this. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Juice connects with the throw.
Pushing out the hot stuff.
Driver pack doesn't work.
Gotta give it up a solid defense. Eat it.
Taking it like Chung, you're in. Connects with the throw.
Pushing out the hot stuff.
Okay, here we go. Nice fireball. Was the only one left standing after that. That's what
Bro, those two sent the crowds home happy. What an amazing match.
they're still home. Both sides get one for the reason.
These two could fight 1,000 more times than I would have scored.
Ooh, adds an ability to get the top off their damage output.
What's their play here?
Player 1, with the right
Gotta keep pushing.
player 2, has used up all their drives.
Might be collecting their thoughts.
This range is where it gets perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
Good round.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
Yep, that was a bit one-sided. No idea what happened there, but that wasn't a good
Uses the fireball to try to establish their pace. Smart throw. That'll do more damage.
Ooh, landed a nice one there. Any better than that? Ooh, getting tested.
Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. You see a drive impact?
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
This is going to be avoid a dangerous corner situation. Player 1, connect.
Any better than that?
Oh my, burns out.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Looking for a reaction with that fireball? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Both of them back off. They may be prepping for a final exchange. You're done.
Damn, that was intense.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Get off and keep going.
Ooh,
Still playing time.
I can feel it.
What a smart throw.
Missing out the hot stuff.
Using the draw gauge. Player 2 with the lead. They're gonna end it quick or hang back.
They got the attention. Freeze! Both of you here. Yo, what? And build back better.
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 2 in dark times with burnout. Somehow manages to block it.
As expected.
To the corner. What better do they have?
Oh, it's next to both of you over here.
This is a great burnout.
You know what you gotta do when you sit down.
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Chung-Li.
It's gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Fights don't get any better than that. That was awesome.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Adds a little spice with the overdrive. Gives a little space with the throw.
That was super good. Okay, okay. Maybe thinking so.
Back into the corner with pressure building.
Ooh, something's building up there.
Takes a risk.
Just a little bit more.
Dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Will this be the action?
Okay, okay.
Shoots off a fireball up close. It's a feint. They've got to be it for a drive impact. Are you both exchanging numbers or something?
Nah, They ain't getting up.
That's the round. What did you think of it?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
You got that right. Oh, the next round starts. Spinning vertical. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. Ooh, player 2 will have to deal with the dangerous style of burnout for a while. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Time to reassess the situation. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Go.
Ooh. It's getting tense.
Opens him up with the throw. Knockdown. It's gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
What are attacks gonna do? On! They stuck there right at the end.
Last round. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Jones with the fireball. Gets flipped by the anti-air.
Her amazing awareness. Rolls it. Does it get any better than that? Get in there!
Okay. Dark time with burnout. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still possible. Over
Viper.
had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
Oh, those two sent the crowd to what an amazing match!
The moves cancel out. Good plan now. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
We gotta see what length those fighters are willing to go to. It's a pleasure.
Player 2 thinks about how to drive after that. Corner makes it back to his stage. What'll be the setup?
Somebody's building it. Feel it.
Perfect execution. And the game plan nets our fighter a perfect round.
Ha! They ain't getting up. Are you done with your chores?
Not sure how you're gonna break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on the lead.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice. I like it. Amazing awareness there.
Picks up the shot. Experiencing burnout.
It's a real rough patch.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Takes the hit.
Come on! One more push here.
Jump! You're in for it. Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness. What's gonna happen next?
Goes for the fireball to force a reaction. Time to reassess the situation. Don't mind. Impact fly.
Hold it down strong. I like that. Sing out the hot.
Noticeable life lead is a comeback to the throw. Ooh, burnout activated.
What you gotta do is just sit down. You gotta real fight now. Don't hit him. I'm liking that finish.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up. It's a fight.
Throws him. What's next?
Ooh.
Player 2 has a slight life lead they may sit on.
They created a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Player 2 in that dangerous burnout. Someone's gotta make a move.
What's going on?
Player 2 has used up all their drive. Decides to spin the lead to open up some more chances. Up and running.
Nice. Liking that.
That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Life lead opens up.
A little bit more.
Okay, creating some space here.
Good round.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
This fight is getting mad personal. I'm
Got him right. Oh, the next round starts. Decides to spin the needle to open up some more chances. And player will be
Any better than this?
Will we see a drive impact? It's a hit and keeps on running.
What's this?
Blast the big burst.
Calm before the storm here.
What are they doing? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Time to reassess the situation. Pick the air throw. Player 2 hits the throw.
I'm liking that finish.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how this goes down.
Who will come out on top in this final round?
Final round. Every option's on the table. Hitting a real rough pass.
Go for the level 3 super punch to show that this is how you roll in this town. Nothing stops this train.
What's this?
Super hit. And here comes the mission complete. Fighters desperately want meter here. Player 1 is flipping the script with that super turnaround. Solo are experiencing burnout. Just outside the road, Wrexham.
Live for these kind of fights.
Watch for the face.
Out here and now.
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Changes the pace with a fireball. You're next with the throw.
Doesn't get any better than that. I love it.
There's a burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Both of them back off. They may be prepping for a final exchange. This is a
It doesn't get any better than that.
What are they going to do? Player 2 taking his in-drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Fights back on the board. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack.
Chun-Li.
Player 2! Gotta be sweating after that match. Someone bring him out!
That was a close match that had everything you could ask for.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. It is not over. They want that run back. How is it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times than I would before. Amazing awareness there.
This match just started and it can go either way.
Show your girls aren't afraid to get vicious.
Can't let their drive phase run. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Lights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. Needs to deal with this burnout. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation.
You're gonna waste my time with this?
Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Just out of range for that throw.
God, he's planning something.
So here's the super and is looking to put this out of range.
Oh, just a little bit more.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
Throws him. What's next? Range is very good.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
Creates a distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Set off and keeps going.
Wait.
When this round changes the game.
Smart decision.
Classic spin burn. Doesn't miss a beat. Big throw. Player 2 has a nifty drive. This is a very precarious situation.
Wait. For the storm here.
Player 1 has to take advantage. Knockdown and what a smart throw.
Getting out the
Burns out.
Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Look at the brakes on the impact.
Hold it down strong. I like that.
What a smart throw.
Getting out the Honda.
Close range to take the burn.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Gotta dig down deeply.
Time for attacks to do it. What was that?
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Put it on the doubtless. Talk about a barn burner.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the defense.
These two could fight 1,000 more times than I would have before.
There's a fireball here. Maybe there's a simple zone strategy. We're early in the round.
I want to see them both laid all over the line here. What's their play here?
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Player 2 still coming into the corner.
This might be an important turn of the match.
Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. And whip out a raw super.
Ooh.
Okay, they trade hits.
A little bit more.
Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation.
You're gonna waste my time with this.
They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Will we see a drive back? Throws a projectile. Trying to read each other.
Ah, they're playing mind games here.
Experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do when you fall down.
Could be looking to start something.
Oh, both want to attack center. Who's gonna win first? Ooh, nice finish.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they've gotta keep on the gas.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strategy. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
It's on track.
Okay.
When it burnout changes the game. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous style of burnout for a while. Looking for a chance. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Picks the air throw.
What's gonna happen next?
Goes for an all, but this is there.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Chung
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Oh, wow. Someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Takes the jump on the air throw. Shoots off the projectile from downtown to check their approach. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive stock, and that's going to affect their ability to play the neutral. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Player 2 has used up all their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Super armor does its job.
Ooh,
It's a combo.
I'd be collecting their thoughts here.
Both fighters have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. This is the driving test.
It must have been an offset. You've seen gut checks. We've got ourselves a winner.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
Pressure's building, and we're gonna see it blow out real soon.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how the take it to the next level. Jumps on, keeps on trucking.
Okay, okay.
Burnout quickly. As an empty drive gauge, this is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm. The wind's in their sight, but they gotta play smart. With this,
Experiencing burnout.
you know what you gotta do when the chips are down. Ha, they ain't getting up.
Now you understand.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Throws the projectile to zone the opponent. Player one is going to want to manage to drive you better for a win this round.
Gotcha, I get it.
You know you paid to get in here, right? Ooh, burnout activates.
Getting a real rough one.
Go for it at this rate.
Wait.
Let off and keep going. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Come on, you're a pro. So Eddie back.
Gotta do better than that.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense. Doesn't get any better than that.
Can't you drive, bring them back?
Oh, expect some bones to be here.
They're taking a step back to the space. That corner position could be dangerous. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Damn, that was intense.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Throws to get around the other person.
Yeah.
Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Okay, both fighters have taken a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. So who's going to make a move?
What's going on?
Player two has used up all their drive. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning that winning the fight is also winning. Now they get to keep the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the map. I'd be collecting their thoughts here.
At the radar,
Smart decision.
oh, now here's a chance to do some damage.
A bit more than they can chew.
Hold your breath.
Nice. Liking that. I'm liking that finish.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eyes on the prize.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Bring out the super. How is this going to work out for you?
Good stuff there.
That corner's going to be hard. Burnout activated.
You know what you gotta do when it's going down.
And with the lightning kick. Geniusly. Player two, repeats the hit and keeps on trucking.
What's this?
Glass has been bursted. They're in the corner. This may change some juicy damage with that throw.
We're getting heated.
Player two can't afford mistakes without the drive gauge. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Not a lot happening. It's the drop.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
A single hit will do it. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player two can't use
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for the hard-working fighter.
The drive is at whips. Are they ready to punch? For the overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Player two continues in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Takes the jump in. Grabs him.
Smart decision. Gotta be planning something.
The best plan here at this critical stage. Use the line and catch the throw. That drive impact is blocked.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Feeling out the space.
Trying to find that spot to strike.
Are you both exchanging numbers or something? Anything could happen. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Try to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. The fireball is maybe as a simple zone. They return to center stage. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move.
You're gonna waste my time with this.
Counts.
Landed a nice one there.
Each hit is so big.
I'm liking that finish.
Round 2.
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
That drive impact is blocked. Who gained control of the match in the early going?
Well, we gotta see what length both fighters are doing.
Hold your breath.
Yeah.
The meter on the super hard.
That was super good.
So about the big gun. You know I never understand this. Sultan Runka. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. That's a big gap. Who's gonna close it? Will we see a drive impact? Throws the projectile to zone the opponent. More risky overdrive.
Come on. One more.
Could be looking to start something.
Pull the trigger. Who's gonna blink first?
Opens him up with the throw.
That was super good. Getting 10. No way.
Gotta be careful not to whip the brain.
Keep coming. Awareness there.
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner